remember, there's lows and highs into the market, right? There's lows and highs in the market. So this is our highest point. So this is our high, right? Before all of this happened, so we're gonna put this here, we're gonna put this here, we're gonna drag this here. Before all this happened, we had a high, right? This is the highest point we can get in our life. High. Highest point. It's like smoking drugs or like smoking weed, right? You smoke weed and it's like you smoke weed and you're like, yo, this is the highest I can get, right? This is the highest I can get. And then you start doing other drugs and you're like, dang, you start fucking, I don't know, doing cocaine. And then you're like, dang, this is the highest I can get. Like life just gets higher and higher, right? So the same way with price, this is the highest you think price can get. And then price ends up making a higher high, right? Price ends up making a higher high. And once price has a higher high, it ends up making a higher low. So now we have a higher high, and then with that higher high we have to come back down, and then price is going to make that higher low. So I forgot to mark this part, so higher low, and this is our high, this is our low, and then this is a higher high than the previous one. So this one is higher than the previous, or this one is higher than the previous one. This low is higher than the previous low, right? So we have higher low because it's higher than the previous low. Now, with this being said, what you're seeing right now, hold on, let me mark this as uptrend, right? What you are seeing right now, I want you to put this and drill this into the back of your head. Price will not break these levels on purpose on the higher time frame, and we're going to get into time frames later. I trade the higher time frame because it's strong. You get more money, because I was gonna say points, but you don't even know what fucking points are yet. But you make more money by staying on that higher time frame. There's people that trade on the smaller time frames, but that comes with experience. I am trying to teach you the fastest way, not guaranteed, but the fastest way to start making some kind of money fast, right? But with that being said, price will not break this structure. Price will not break an uptrend or downtrend unless it's intended to reverse or it is consolidating. Now you're probably asking, what the fuck is a consolidation, right? So now I want you to remember uptrend, downtrend. Remember that. You got the high, the low, the higher low, lower high, lower low, low and high, right? So remember that, uptrend, downtrend. Now what is consolidation? Consolidation is basically when a high and a low is being, I guess you could say, broken back and forth. So you will see a high and then you would expect a higher low, but instead you have a low being broken and it is just sideways. So it's not going in any direction. It is normally breaking higher highs, higher lows. It's breaking everything. It has no rules. And one thing about trading is everything has to follow a rule. You have to follow the rules. Charts normally have to follow rules. Fundamentals follow rules. Technical analysis follow rules. Everything follows the rules. You need a plan. You need all this. Everything has rules. Life has rules. You have rules. Trading has rules. So if consolidation is breaking the rules, you do not want to put yourself around something that is breaking the rules. It's like common sense. Trading always, for me, relates back to life, because it's exactly what like trading and life mirrors each other. You wouldn't put yourself around criminal friends. You wouldn't put yourself around criminals because you know they break the rules. So in trading, why would you put yourself around people, or why would you put yourself around a price or a market where it constantly breaks the rules? You want to find something that follows the rules. I trade NASDAQ. I've been trading it for 4 years. I've made over millions of dollars on it, and it breaks rules sometimes, and that's when you stay away from the markets. And then when it doesn't break rules, you're always making money. So with this being said, always put yourself in a predicament where you are with a trend that is following the rules. You don't want to be in consolidation. I'm not going to explain more about consolidation, but this, you do not want to trade. Consolidation, don't trade it. I'm telling you now, don't trade it. How can you identify it? Identify it by when price is, you're looking for that uptrend, you start to see your high and you start to see your low, and then you see your higher high, but then you start seeing it break down to the downside, then get away from it, stay away from it. Because then that is price showing you it is consolidating or it's breaking rules. You don't want to be around trends that are breaking rules. You want trends to follow the structure that I have shown you. It's going to be complex. It's not going to look as pretty as what I'm showing you, but with these in mind, I think this will pretty much help you along the way and help you overall as a beginner. But this is episode 1, and I'm going to continue to keep making these videos. So with that being said, take this into consideration and overall look at this and say, hey, I understand what an uptrend and downtrend is, and I know what consolidation is. So consolidation for you people, consolidation, boom, right?